Okay, today we are going to do a phase change experiment online. Look at these pictures and try to predict what you are going to see and learn about today. Before you begin, antes de comenzar, move the boxes under the correct pictures. Each column has an orange and yellow box. Mueve las cajas bajo de la imagen correcta. Cada columna tiene una caja anaranjada y amarilla. Push pause on this video so you can do this and continue the video when you are finished. Pausa el video para hacer esto y comienza el video de nuevo cuando lo habías terminado. Okay, let's read our goals for this lab, los objetivos para el experimento. I can identify the different parts of a phase change diagram. Puedo identificar las diferentes partes de un diagrama de cambio de fase. So you are going to learn how to read this diagram. It's called a phase change diagram. Your second goal is, I can describe if energy is increasing or decreasing when a phase change occurs. El segundo objetivo es, puedo describir si la energía aumenta o disminuye cuando ocurre un cambio de fase. Let's read this information. Okay, leamos esta información. Matter can be in 3 states or phases: solids, liquids, or gases. When you increase or decrease energy, matter can change phases, like from solid to liquid. So look at this picture. It goes from solid to liquid to gas because the energy from the sun makes it change. A phase change is when matter changes from one phase or state to another. We can see how matter changes using a phase change diagram. You will learn where on the graph is matter a solid, liquid, or gas, and the different phase changes: melting, freezing, vaporization, and condensation. So today you are going to learn what each part of this graph means so you can describe how matter changes phases, like solid to liquid, gas to liquids, liquid to gas, all of that amazing stuff. Let's start the experiment. Step 1, open this link. Pase 1, abre este link. Click here to open the link. Abre el link aquí. If this doesn't work for you, the link, just continue watching the video and do the experiment with me. Si el link no te sirve, sigue mirando el video conmigo y haz el experimento conmigo. Move the red circle to identify the state of matter now. So look at this right now. Is it a solid, liquid, or gas? It's a piece of ice, and it tells you right here the state or phase of matter. So this is a solid. So let's move the red circle over solid. Step 3, move the red circle to identify the temperature now. What is the temperature now? ¿Cuál es la temperatura ahorita? So if you go back to the experiment and look over here, it tells you what the temperature is. This means degrees Celsius. Degrees Celsius. So right now it's negative 50 degrees Celsius. So you are going to move this over here to negative 50 degrees Celsius. So whenever you see a red circle, you have to move it over the answer. Cuando veas un círculo rojo, hay que moverla sobre la respuesta. Okay, click on play and observe the substance, the molecules inside, and the phase change diagram. Haz clic sobre play, encender la simulación, y observe la sustancia, las moléculas en su interior y el diagrama de cambio de fase. So here you're going to push play. You need to watch what happens here. Watch what happens to the molecules. Observe this. Observen esto. And also observe the phase change diagram, okay, at the same time. Observen el diagrama de cambio de fase mientras que observes la sustancia y las moléculas, okay? So push play and let's see what happens. Play. So solid. Now it's melting. And the molecules are moving faster. And look, the temperature is getting hotter. Now it changed to a liquid. And the molecules are getting faster and faster. Okay. When this stops, you can go back and answer the questions, okay? Cuando esto para, tú puedes volver a la asignatura a contestar las preguntas. Let's answer these questions together. And then you guys will do the rest of this by yourself. Move the blue boxes next to the correct place on the phase change diagram. Mueve las cajas azules al lado del lugar correcto en el diagrama de cambio de fase. So we have liquid, solid, and melting. The answers are here, okay? So right here on the phase change graph, we have a liquid. So let's move liquid to that same spot. Liquid goes right here. Now we have to do solid and melting. Let's click play again so we can find out where is solid and melting. Play. So here is solid and here it's melting. So when the line is over here flat, it's melting. Okay? So you need to pay attention to the words on the graph. And then it's when it goes up, it's now a liquid. Okay? Good job. So let's move our boxes. When it was over here, it was a solid. And then when the line was here flat, cuando la línea estaba plano, it was melting, derritiendo, melting. Okay, just like that. How much heat energy did we start with? ¿Cuánta energía de calor empezamos? Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Okay, so we started here in this circle. Empezamos aquí en ese círculo rojo. If you look on the graph, the bottom numbers are heat. Los números abajos representan la energía de calor. So, how much heat did we start with? ¿Cuánto energía de calor empezamos? So here's the dot, and I go down. What is this number here? ¿Cuál es este número aquí? Is it 5 kilojoules, 10 kilojoules, or 20 kilojoules? So this is in between 0 and 10, so it's 5 kilojoules. Está entre 0 y 10, así que es 5 kilojoyas. So let's move this to 5. So we started with 5 kilojoules of energy. The second one, how much heat energy did we finish with? ¿Cuánta energía de calor terminamos? So now we started here, empezamos aquí, and then we finished over here. Terminamos aquí. So how much heat energy is this? Let's go down the graph. How much heat energy did we finish with? 30 kilojoules, 35 kilojoules, or 40 kilojoules? 30 kilojoules, right? If we go down, it's 30 kilojoules. Easy, right? Okay, we started with 5 kilojoules and we finished with 30 kilojoules. Did heat energy increase or decrease? ¿La energía de calor aumentó o disminuyó? We went from 5 to 30, so it definitely increased. When the line is flat, what is happening to the temperature? Cuando la línea está plana, ¿qué está ocurriendo la temperatura? Is it increasing, decreasing, or staying, or doesn't change? La temperatura está aumentando, disminuyendo, or no cambia? Let's look. The left side shows temperature. A la izquierda, los números representan temperatura. So, here, the temperature is increasing. Aquí, la temperatura está aumentando. When the line is flat, is the temperature increasing, decreasing, or staying the same, or not changing? Very good. When the line is flat, the temperature stays the same. The temperature right here is always 0 degrees Celsius. Cuando la línea está plana, la temperatura no cambia, es 0 grados Celsius. So, the temperature doesn't change. La temperatura no cambia cuando la línea está plana. So here we observed melting. The phase change melting means solid changes to liquid, solid changes to gas, or liquid changes to gas. Which one is it? Very good. Melting means we start with a solid and we end with a liquid. Okay? So you guys are going to do the same thing very similar to like this for the next 3 steps, okay? Van a hacer algo muy parecido así para los próximos 3 pasos. Now let's go to this slide. Change the setting to look like this. You're going to start with a liquid and end with a gas. So do this now. Change this to liquid and change this to gas. Push pause to do that now. Pausa el video para hacer esto ahorita. Okay. Move the red circle to identify the state or phase of matter now. Right now, is it solid, liquid, or gas? Right now, it's a liquid. It's a liquid. So move this to liquid. Move the red circle to identify the temperature now. What is the temperature now? Good job. I feel like I'm on Dora the Explorer. And I'm Dora. So the temperature right now is 50 degrees Celsius. All right, you are going to do the same thing. Click on play and observe the substance, the molecules inside, and the phase change diagram. Haz clic en play y observa la sustancia, las moléculas en su interior y el diagrama de cambio de fase. So click play and watch this and this. Okay? Cuando enciende el experimento, observa la sustancia y observa el diagrama de cambio de fase. Okay, push pause and do this now, or watch this video with me. Pausa el video para hacer esto o mira el video conmigo. So I'm pushing pause. So now it's a liquid. It's moving faster. The temperature is increasing. The line's going to be flat right now. What's going to happen? Vaporization. Ooh. This is vaporization. And look, the temperature is not changing. Oh, the water is decreasing in level. The water's all gone almost. Now it's going up. Oh, when it's going up, now it says gas. Wow, gas molecules move really fast. And look how hot it is. This is lit. Don't judge me. Okay, it stopped, so let's answer the questions. Move the blue boxes next to the correct diagram. Move the blue boxes next to the correct place on the phase change diagram. Mueve las cajas azules al lado del lugar correcto en el diagrama de cambio de fase. So do the same thing we did before. Tell me where is gas, where is vaporization, and where is liquid on the graph, okay? Dígame dónde está gas, dónde está vaporización, y dónde se encuentra líquido en el gráfico de cambio de fase. So push pause on this video and do this now. Remember, you look over here for the answers. Miren aquí para las respuestas. If you want to watch it again, just click play. Si quieres verlo de nuevo, haz un clic sobre play. So pause the video and do this now. Pausa el video y haz esto ahorita. Okay, so let's do this together one more time, and then the next two you guys are going to do by yourself. So vamos a contestar esas preguntas juntos y las próximas dos lo van a hacer solito. How much heat energy did we start with? ¿Cuánta energía de calor empezamos? So now we start here and we finished here, right? Ahorita empezamos aquí y terminamos acá. So, how much heat did we start with? Remember, heat numbers are on the bottom of the graph. Los números que representan la energía de calor están abajo en el diagrama. So we started here. How much did we start with? 30 kilojoules. So let's circle our answer to 30 kilojoules. How much heat energy did we finish with? ¿Cuánto energía de calor terminamos en el experimento? We finished here. How much is this? Terminamos aquí. ¿Cuánta energía es esto? So let's go down. How much is this? 55, 60, or 65 if we just go down. This is in the middle of 60 and 70, so this is definitely 65 kilojoules. Oops, move the box over here. Okay, we started with 30 kilojoules and we finished with 65 kilojoules. Did heat energy increase or decrease? Empezamos con 30 kilojoulles y terminamos con 65 kilojoulles. ¿Aumentó o disminuyó la energía de calor? Heat energy, of course, increases. Good job. When the line is flat, what is happening to the substance? Cuando la línea está plana, ¿qué está ocurriendo a la sustancia? The substance stay the same. La sustancia se queda lo mismo. The substance is changing phases. La sustancia está cambiando de fases. So let's see this again. So right now it's a liquid. We want to see what happens when the line is flat. Is the substance the same or is the substance changing phases? Okay. So now the line is flat. Ahora la línea está plano. Is the substance staying the same or is the substance changing? La sustancia está cambiando o manteniéndose lo mismo cuando la línea del gráfico está plana. And then let's stop. So it definitely changed phases, right? The substance is not the same, right? Because now it's a gas. But we started with a liquid, okay? The phase change vaporization means, does vaporization mean gas to liquid, solid to gas, or liquid to gas? ¿Qué quiere decir vaporización? Phase change is liquid to gas, okay? Because we started with a liquid and then we ended with a gas. Okay? We're going to keep going and we're going to keep doing the same thing that we did the last two experiments, okay? So vamos a seguir lo que estábamos haciendo en los próximos dos pasos. Number 9, change the setting to look like this, okay? Cambian el experimento para verse así. So gas to liquid. So change this from gas to liquid. Click on gas here and liquid here. Move the red circle to identify the state or phase of matter now. Is it now a solid, liquid, or gas? Right now, it's a gas. So move this to gas. Move the red circle to identify the temperature now. Right now the temperature is 150 degrees Celsius. So let's move that here to 150 degrees Celsius. Do the same thing. Click on play and observe the substance, the molecules, and the phase change diagram. Haz la misma cosa. Haz clic en play para observar la sustancia, las moléculas en su interior y el diagrama de cambio de fase. So let's click on play. So now we're going backwards in the graph. Ahora estamos yendo al revés en el gráfico, ¿verdad? Okay. It definitely changed, right? Okay. So now do the same thing. Answer these questions just like we did before. Contesten esas preguntas tal como lo hicimos en los últimos dos pasos. Move the boxes next to the correct place on the phase change diagram. Mueva las cajas azules al lado del lugar correcto en el diagrama de cambio de fase. So now we're doing condensation, gas, and liquid. Ahora estamos haciendo condensación, gas, y líquido. So push pause and do this now. Pausa el video para hacer esto ahorita. Okay. How much heat energy did we start with? So remember, now we're going backwards. Acuerden, ahora estamos yendo al revés. So we started here. Empezamos aquí. So how much heat energy did we start with? Answer this question. 55 kilojoules, 60 kilojoules, or 65 kilojoules. Pause the video to answer this question. Paso el video para contestar la pregunta. Okay. How much energy did we finish with? ¿Con cuánto energía terminamos? We finished here. Terminamos aquí. So how much energy did we finish with? 40 kilojoules, 55 kilojoules, or 30 kilojoules? Pause the video to answer this question. Pausa el video para contestar esa pregunta. Okay, so now did heat energy increase or decrease? Ahora dígame, ¿la energía de calor aumentó o disminuyó? Push pause in the video to answer this question. Pausa el video para contestar la pregunta. Okay, now answer this question. Contesten esa pregunta. When the line is flat, what is happening to the temperature? Cuando la línea está plana, ¿qué está ocurriendo en la temperatura? The temperature is increasing, está aumentando. The temperature is decreasing, temperatura está disminuyendo. The temperature doesn't change, la temperatura no cambia. Push pause to answer this question. Pausa el video para contestar esa pregunta. Okay, now answer this question. Ahora contesten esto. The phase change condensation means, ¿qué quiere decir condensación? Does it mean from gas to liquid, desde gas a líquido, from solid to liquid, or from liquid to gas? Push pause on the video to answer this question. Pausa el video para contestar esa pregunta. Okay, good job. Now, change the setting to look like this. Ahora cambia el experimento para verse así. Liquid here, solid here. Okay? So let's do liquid here, solid here. Ooh, look at the snow. Just like it's snowing outside. Move the red circle to identify the state or phase of matter now. Is it a solid, liquid, or gas right now? Very good. Right now, it's a liquid. Move the red circle to identify the temperature now. What is the temperature now? Very good. 50 degrees Celsius. So let's move this to 50 degrees Celsius. All right. Same thing. Click on play and observe the substance, the molecules inside, and the phase change diagram. La misma cosa, haz clic en play para observar la sustancia, las moléculas en su interior y el diagrama de cambio de fase. Okay, so let's push play and see what happens. Pause the video to do this yourself. Pausa el video para hacer eso solito. Or watch me do this in case your computer doesn't work. Play. Liquid. Ooh, now it's getting colder. Colder, colder. Oh my God, the molecules are slowing down. Las moléculas están moviendo más despacio. And then it stopped. Now it's really, really cold. Okay. Do the same thing. Haz la misma cosa. Move the blue boxes next to the diagram, next to the correct place on the phase change diagram. Haz la misma cosa. Mueve las cajas azules al lado del lugar correcto en el diagrama de cambio de fase. Now we have freezing, solidificación, liquid, and solid. Push pause on the video to complete this. Pausa el video para hacer esta ahorita. Okay. How much heat energy did we start with? ¿Cuánta energía de calor empezamos? So now we started here, empezamos aquí, and we finished here. Terminamos aquí. How much heat energy did we start with? 30 kilojoules, 35 kilojoules, 40 kilojoules? Pause the video to answer this question. Pausa el video para contestar la pregunta. How much heat energy did we finish with? We finished here. How much energy is here? Terminamos aquí. ¿Cuánta energía está aquí? 5 kilojoules, 10 kilojoules, 20 kilojoules. Pause the video to answer this question. Pausa el video para contestar esa pregunta. Okay. Did heat energy increase or decrease? Aumentó o disminuyó la energía de calor. Pause the video to answer this question. Pausa el video para contestar esa pregunta. Okay, when the line is flat, what is happening to the substance? Cuando la línea en el diagrama está plana, ¿qué está ocurriendo en la sustancia? The substance stays the same, la sustancia se queda igualito, or the substance is changing phases, o la sustancia está cambiando de fase o de estado. Pause the video to answer this. Pausa el video para contestar esto. Okay, answer this last question. The phase change freezing means, ¿qué quiere decir solidificación? Solid to liquid, gas to liquid, or liquid to solid? Pause the video to answer this question. Pausa el video para contestar esa pregunta. All right. So now, let's see if you understand this activity. A ver si entendiste el experimento. Move the red circle to identify if each phase change is increasing energy or decreasing energy. Mueve el círculo rojo para identificar si cada cambio de fase aumenta o disminuye la energía. So you need to know these words, okay? Tienen que saber cada de esas palabras claves. Melting, derritiendo, fusión. Freezing, solidificación. Condensation, condensación. Vaporization, or we sometimes call it evaporation. Vaporización, evaporación. So move these red circles to say if each one is increasing energy or decreasing energy. If you need help, look on your answers to help you. Si necesitan ayuda, miren las respuestas aquí para ayudarte, okay? Pause the video to complete this activity. Pausa el video para completar esa actividad. Okay. Now, next activity. Use the word bank below to fill out the blank phase change diagram on the next slide. Utiliza el banco de palabras abajo para completar el diagrama. ¿Es it diagrama o diagrama? Oh, yeah, it is diagrama. El diagrama de cambio de fase blanco en la siguiente diapositiva. So, on the next slide, sobre la próxima diapositiva, on the next slide, you have a blank phase change diagram. You need to be able to identify each part of this diagram. Tendrás que poder identificar cada parte de ese diagrama de cambio de fase. This is going to be on your quiz and test, and you can use this on your quiz and test. Esto va a aparecer en la prueba del examen y puedes usar esto sobre ellos, okay? So, for each blank, tell me what goes in here, okay? Para cada línea blanco, bóralo y dígame qué va allá. Use these words. Usen esas palabras. Solid, liquid, gas, melting, freezing, condensation, vaporization. If you need help, look over here on all of these slides. They have the answers. Miren aquí en todas esas diapositivas para ayudarte. Contienen todas las respuestas. Okay? So push pause and do this video now. And let your teacher know when you're finished with this experiment. Pausa el video para completar esta última actividad y avísale a su profesor o profesora que hayas terminado